So this euro dollar analysis for Monday, the 23rd of April. Now let's just have a look what having prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we had price going up towards this 23.96, briefly traded above the 23.96. Didn't quite get up towards that 24.20. Had the sell off backward, back down below the 23.62. Tested the 23.96 on a couple of occasions, from which we did see a sell side momentum breaking down from this 23.62. We've now seen we've had a brief consolidation, seeing the progression here to downside, breaking below the 22.87. A level I kind of expected to see a bit of a bounce at, but we didn't see a bounce at the 22.87, and instead we proceeded down towards the 22.50s, 22.40s. Found some minor support in around that 22.50, from which we did see the retest of 22.87. We weren't able to hold the 22.87 and use it as a springboard for a move upwards, but instead what we did see was a rejection. And more recently, we have seen another rejection from this 22.87. So if we see this continued progression to the downside below this 22.40, the very next level that we are looking at here on to the downside would be a move down towards the 22.23. An established level where we previously found support. Successful break from which we're looking for price head down towards that 21.78, and from 21.78 previously we did have a swing low in the market in around that 21.50 below the 21.78. But if we do see sufficient progression here to the downside, we're then looking for prices to progress down towards that 20.92. If, however, we do see the bullish buy side momentum return to the market from where we are at present, or from the 22.23, we're then looking to see how. Let's just get it on charts. So if we do see that bullish buy side momentum return from where we are at present, or from the 22.23, we look to see if we can hold on to the 22.87, from which we're looking for moves up towards ultimately towards the horizontal level of 23.62, while being aware of the 400 period moving average sitting around 23.20, and the 200 period moving average sitting pretty close towards that 23.40. So beyond 23.62 for DC, sufficient volatility to the upside, we're looking for a retest of this area. We previously found resistance in around that 23.96 and beyond 23.96. Possibly later on in the week, if we do see a recovery here in the euro, we are looking for prices to progress towards that 24.50 to the upside. Now let's just have a look at the higher time frames just to see how prices are developing here on the euro dollar. So just bear with me a second here. If we head over to the monthly chart, we get this scale on here correct. We can see that on the monthly chart, we do appear in bullish territory here on the euro dollar. We've formed our lows, posted a higher low after a brief pullback, had continuation up towards this 200 period moving average here on the monthly chart, but we found this resistance in around the 200 period moving average on the monthly chart at present. So we still do appear to be operating in a bit of a bull flag here. So there is a possibility of a breakout to the upside if we continue to maintain the structure that we have developed here on the euro dollar. Now, if we do head over to the weekly time frame on the euro dollar here, on the euro dollar, we can see there is a degree of indecision in this market after this strong move upwards. So we've had our lows, higher lows, posted higher lows, brief pullback below the 200 period average, posted a higher low, had a bit of a bill flag developing here, but we are going to a bit of a price contraction squeeze at the moment. As we can see, we're interacting with the 400 period moving average. It's proven itself to be resistance, but we've not seen that sell side enthusiasm in the market at present. We do continue to maintain our bullish stance. So even here on the weekly chart, there does still appear to be the possibility of seeing a breakout to the upside, bringing us in alignment with the overall trend more recently, which is to the upside. And we have not seen a breakdown of this market. So what we'll do now, rather than overemphasize a point, is we'll head over to the daily chart. And on the daily chart, we do appear a bit more bearish here on the daily chart. We've had this move upwards. We found resistance around 25.55 to 125 and the 24.50s. We do appear to have had this bit of a turnaround here. More recently, we have seen some sell-side momentum come into the market. So again, we'll look to see how prices react around those 22.23s and 21.78, where our previous low was in around 21.50. But if we do break down from there, we've got a very strong major level of the 20.92. but we've been in this trading range for a couple of months now, and we've not seen a resolution to the upside. So we'll see how prices develop here, but overall the trend on the higher time frames is clearly to the upside. And with that said, that wraps up the euro dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.